And now new at 5:30, there is a surveillance program tracking disease threats in the U.S. right now. The CDC has teams in major airports across the country collecting samples from international travelers.
CBS News Miami's Erika Gonzalez takes a deep dive into the program and why at least one Florida woman says she wishes she knew about it sooner.
After touching down from Colombia at Miami International Airport last month, a Florida woman says she was greeted with an unexpected request.
They pulled me and my mother aside and they say, you know, kind of like, come over here and put the samples in our hands, kind of like this, and then you need to get tested.
She only wanted to identify herself as Joanna and did not want to show her face. She claims after going through customs, 3 people wearing scrubs approached her and asked her for a swab sample.
The guy opens the swab and he's like, you need to swab yourself. I said, is this mandatory? And the man said, yeah.
She was hesitant but complied and said what happened next was also unsettling.
The man opened 2 swabs and made us swab twice. And both times we had to put our swab in a container with other swabs in there.
Joanna walked away feeling confused and upset.
I feel tricked into giving my DNA, and I don't know what happened to that sample, and I want answers.
Joanna came to us with her concerns, and we went to the airport, who referred us to the CDC. The agency said the nasal swab is part of the agency's Traveler-Based Genomic Surveillance Program, or TGS for short. But Joanna had never heard of TGS, and neither had almost all international flyers we spoke with at MIA.
We had no information.
No, not at all. Didn't see anybody.
I didn't know anything about it.
I don't know what it is.
No, I hadn't heard of that.
The program launched in 2021 in the wake of the COVID pandemic. It now operates in at least 6 major airports across the country, most recently adding Miami last spring.
The CDC says that these samples help it detect RSV, flu, and new COVID variants. And according to the agency, around 800 travelers participate in these health checks every single week right here at MIA.
They want to track with none of the travelers we spoke with took part, but supported the idea behind TGS.
Assuming there's something out there that they see coming might not be a bad idea.
The CDC emphasized participation is completely voluntary and anonymous. They do not collect any personal information. The first swab is pulled with other swabs of travelers, and they do that to maximize testing resources. And that second swab is stored in case the first pull tests positive and they need to do additional testing. All details Joanna says she wished she knew before landing at MIA on that February day.
If this is a program, they should just stand there and literally just wait if people approach them, or tell them like, this is just a voluntary sample if you would like to give us one. And I feel very tricked, very deceived.
Erika Gonzalez, CBS News, Miami.
And just to reemphasize, as Erika mentioned in her report, participation in the swabbing program for international travelers is voluntary.